You might think of this journey into the woods of Bow a spiritual quest on snowshoes. It's thanks to a desire to get outside in winter.
I was trying to come up with something that I could do that would be easy, that I didn't have to get a lot of equipment that would just get me out of the house. So I started snowshoeing. And then out on the trails one day, I'm a yoga teacher, and I just started doing yoga while I was snowshoeing. The sun came through the trees. I mean, it was magical.
Kate Kretschmar is a yoga instructor and loves the outdoors.
Snowshoeing on a normal day feels really good. Yoga on a normal day feels really good, and then you put the two together and it's magic. So to go into Warrior One, we're going to take that left leg, lift it up, and purposefully reach it back.
When Kate pitched the idea of doing yoga here on snowshoes, people jumped.
It feels better outside. The fresh air feels better. Being in the sun feels better, but you also have a lot less balance.
Be purposeful in how you place your foot down so that you don't flip your snowshoe.
After we hiked out in the woods, we circled up in a clearing and tuned into the beautiful scenery around us.
Take a moment to listen to and become aware of the sounds around you. And now bring your awareness to the sensation that you feel from the sun on your skin.
People will talk about kind of having like those yoga moments, and I find it happens more outside. You feel just different past, present, future kind of senses coming to you when you're outside than when I'm in the studio.
There are some challenges. Some of the yoga moves are more difficult on snow, and you have to be careful of the spikes on the snowshoe.
Place it slowly, slowly, slowly.
Once we're done, it's back on the trail to return on snowshoes, more relaxed and more at one with the forest. The session ends with some hot tea and snacks. Not to worry, even though the snow is melting, it seems snowshoe yoga will be back.
I'm getting more and more messages about it, and people who are curious and people who are doing it and enjoying it. So yeah, this will be a yearly thing for sure.
Meantime, up the road at the Pope Memorial SPCA in Concord, relaxation is in high gear. Since 1910, they've been finding homes for cats and dogs and everything in between.
We have had iguanas, bearded dragons, snakes. We even had a hissing cockroach one time.
And let's not forget the bunnies.
We thought, we have the walk that's for the dogs. We have a brunch that involves the cats. And how about the bunnies?
Pope Memorial sometimes uses public events to promote adoption. And when the idea of bunny yoga came their way, they hopped on it.
It's interesting because it does add another dynamic that's just not what you're going to get at a studio.
Yoga instructor Kara O'Connell offered to donate her time to teach classes with adoptable bunnies running around and raise a little money.
We have a lot of people that come that have never done yoga before, and they're like, I've never done yoga before. I'm like, that's what this class is all about. Again, about rabbits, they are litter trainables.
We set up in a room at the shelter, much like a typical yoga class. After a short pitch about adopting rabbits, we're ready to buddy up with the bunnies.
Inhale, 2, 3.
To spice things up, they even add kittens into the mix.
Releasing that head, exhale, hands come down.
You have to get used to small, furry animals running around your mat and through your legs. We couldn't help but break posture to pet the little ones, but that's kind of the point.
I think people interact with each other more in a class that there's animals in, like everyone's kind of watching all the activity that's going on.
To encourage the animals, toys and food are placed around the mats. From there, they just mingle.
It can be a little distracting, but it's really fun to have them running around and just see them interacting with each other.
Think about it. Yoga is relaxing. Cute animals make you feel good. The combination leaves you in a more sunny place.
It's just uplifting. It's joyful to be around the bunnies.